Y'all decided to come back. Y'all decided to watch another video. Oh, well, welcome to the diary.
And we're off to a great start. What are you looking at?
A candle. I literally love this candle. Shout out to Dad. He gave me this. It literally is a mango sunrise, and it's literally perfect for summer. We're getting into the school. Well, for my high schoolers, my middle schoolers, and elementary schoolers, y'all are about to start school soon. Let me put it right here. Can y'all see it still? Hope y'all can see it. It's a vibe. I want to give y'all some tips, advice from your one and only Tamika Williams. You feel? I'm your teacher. You feel me? Like, this is my classroom. So sit back, grab some food, because I always used to get in trouble for eating food in class. But like, I had some teachers who were cool with it, and I love those teachers because your girl I would get hungry. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, I wouldn't consider myself a role model and nothing like that. I feel like I'm a creator and influencer. Okay, in today's video, we are going to be talking about advice for school. Now, it doesn't have to just be for females, but it's definitely aimed towards us. You feel me? Please comment down below what grade you are going in. If you're going into college, if you're going into high school, middle school, elementary school, I would love to know in the comments down below. Comment section popping, because y'all don't like to comment. Y'all shy or something. And like with me, I love reading comments, so how am I supposed to read some comments if nobody commenting? So definitely during this little back to school series, I definitely want to know, when I ask a question, y'all, I definitely want y'all to respond. And I'm gonna have shout outs for when y'all people respond. I'm gonna have to go into secret, like, make accounts just to comment so y'all get comfortable commenting. Like, I'm gonna start a riot in the comments. If I want a second one of these for this series, please comment down below. I might do 3, just like to spread it out, just because I feel like I have a lot of advice. I've been through a lot, and it's just like good to talk about. I need these to see, and these lashes are touching the glasses. I don't know if we're gonna make it work. We're gonna somehow make this work. First things first, before anything foremost, I would say, write this stuff down. We're gonna get into the deep stuff a little later, but like I said, this is for everybody, okay? You don't gotta be in high school. You don't have to be in elementary school. You don't have to be in middle school. You don't have to be in college. You could be out of all 4 of those, and you still might need this advice. Not procrastinate. I'm a procrastinator. I love to procrastinate. I don't know why. It's not like I love it. It's a love-hate relationship if you really think about it, because it's like, you rather wait till the last minute to get stuff done. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why my brain functions like that, but I'm trying to learn not to have it function like that. How my heart feels about this assignment versus how my mind feels about this assignment are 2 different things. They need to get on the same level, and we need to get it done. Talk about getting a planner. I've tried a planner. I've tried a notebook. I've tried these cute little templates on Pinterest and stuff to try to stay organized. Literally, it starts with you schedule when you're going to do stuff, because you could write in a planner like all the stuff you need to do. If you don't make time for it, it doesn't even matter. Like, that planner is useless. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot. I need to do that. I'll do that in 10 minutes. 10 minutes rolled by. Oh, second assignment. Oh, yeah. Write down how you want to schedule your day, your week, your 3 days, your 5 days, however your brain functions. If it's by hourly, if it's by like little check marks of like, at 7 I'm finna wake up, and then at 8 I'm finna do this assignment and this assignment. I'm not saying a planner is bad. I'm just saying if you don't have a structured lifestyle, a structured routine, it's not gonna work out. That's all I gotta say. You're gonna look at this list, this planner of stuff, and be so overwhelmed. Literally me. Okay, but if you have like a schedule, and then you write out like, ooh, I'm gonna do this assignment at 3 o'clock on Friday, boom. Then your assignments, your schedule, or whatever you gotta do as your wallpaper. It might not be cute. It really won't. You can like make it cute on like Canva, or find a cute little Pinterest background, some cute fonts, boom. Do that. If you have to do that for the week to plan it out, do what you gotta do. I'm saying all of this now, but when I get to college, I hope I take my word. But like, who really takes advice that they give out? You feel me? Like, who does that? Nobody does it, but we need to. Now, this is very important, because listen here. Your girl, I don't drive. I need to drive. I'm literally 18 and don't drive. You feel me? But I feel like it's because I've always had older friends to drive me places. So I was like, you know what? As long as I do something for them, pay for the food, pay for the drink, I'll pay for the gas. But I just like, because now I have a job, like I've recently been paying for people's gas, like if they take me places, or I'll be like, hey, you need 15 because gas is not cheap. Anyways, that's a plus for having older friends. Another thing about having older friends is they experience life. They have a little more, you know, oomph on stuff, or the school, or the people. Like if you like this dude who is like older, you don't really know much about him because maybe you weren't obviously at the school, or you don't have that many classes with him because you're underclassmen. Your older friend got you. If she knows about him or whatever, like she can hook you up. Third thing about having a older like best friend in like high school or whatever is if they've taken the same classes that you're taking but like years ago or whatever, they probably have the notes. They probably got the juice. And all I gotta say is, you gotta do what you gotta do to succeed in high school, succeed in middle school, succeed in elementary, succeed in college. You gotta do what you gotta do. And sometimes getting a best friend who's older than you, who took that class, who has those notes, who's cool with the teacher, might be your best option. Simple as that. We're not using them. We're just helping each other. We're back. I keep running out of storage, but we're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. It's not that deep. It's not that bad. You feel me? It's not that bad. Don't skip class. Okay. Wait a minute. If you're a senior and you want to skip class, skip class. That's all I gotta say. When you get to the point of you being a senior, literally second semester, you're done. You get senioritis. You're done. But if you're a junior, sophomore, freshman, and all that stuff, don't skip class. Like, for no boy, don't skip class. To go talk to your best friend, don't skip class. You can text them. That's why we have messages. You feel me? FaceTime, call. Do that during class. I don't care. You feel me? But skipping class, you become one of those. And it's like, in my high school, we had cleared classrooms. So it was like, I knew this one girl was gonna skip class every single time because she walked past, and I knew it because everybody knew at 102 she was coming down the hallway to go hang out with her boyfriend. Those girls who all go to the bathroom to go smoke, to vape, I mean, do you? If that's what you do and you want to skip class, like, I mean, I would get my priorities straight. But that's just me. You can smoke after school, before school. I mean, if school is stressing you out that much, I mean, you're not hearing this from me, but I mean, drop out, because high school is not that bad. Like, it's not that bad. Of course you're gonna cry, but literally it's like the classes themselves, you feel me? And you get to pick if you want to be in like the advanced classes or like the not as hard classes. Like, it's your choice. Like, if I wanted to get my 4.0 and go take the easy classes and not bawl my eyes out at night, like, I could have done that. So it's like, it's your decision if you want to do that. Sophomore year, there was this boy, and I don't know why, you know, young Mika, skipped class like 3 times to hang out with him. Funny. Anyways, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm gonna say that I have no regret, nothing to say beyond that. If you're mad, you're mad. If you're not, you're not. Yeah. And it was just a waste of my time. Like, kissed him, like, it was just gross. And it was like all during school, so people walked by. Oh my gosh. And there was this other situation with this other dude. Sophomore year, I was just before COVID happened. But yeah, just like hanging out with different people, skipping class, like, that's so childish. Down to it. Like, in college, I feel like you're paying for it, you feel me? So like, if you want to skip, do your thing. I have nothing against you. Middle school, I didn't even skip because like my school was so small. I went to Horizon Middle School, if you guys didn't know. I went to Springs Ranch, Horizon, and Sand Creek, all in Colorado. And so yeah, Horizon was like super small. Like, the 8th graders were like all like boom, 7th graders, like 6th graders. Well, now it's like different now, but that's how it was. So you couldn't really skip. Elementary school, I don't even know what skipping was. So yeah, don't skip, guys. One thing is, being on time was something I struggled with, and I think a lot of teachers, well, a few teachers didn't like me because I was never on time. But I feel like you should be on time, but also at the same time, it's like, if you don't really like that class, I don't see an issue. Like, I know it's supposed to be some like motivation, some good advice, but this is my good advice. Like, if you don't like the class, you don't like what you're doing, but you know what's going on in the class, I mean, you know me, and yes, like, you could get written up or whatever, but, like, just know your limits. I feel like if you're super chill with the teacher and the teacher's like, okay, like, yeah, then you should be super chill. But if you know that teacher's strict and you be getting mad because it's like, bro, I'm a minute late, and she be tripping or he be tripping, bro, stop a conversation and just go to class. Stop flirting with the dude and just go to class. Stop doing a little handshake and go to class. You feel me? Push some people out the way. People be standing in the hallway. Just push them over. We don't need to have that conversation because everybody knows freshmen be in the hallway. Like I said, we're not gonna have that conversation. All I know is bulldoge, or whatever it's called. Just what is it called? Just bloom. They're finna be mad, but I don't care. I'm trying to get to class. Prom, homecoming, dances in general, don't spend too much money. There's no point. You're gonna wear that dress once or twice, that's it. I have a whole thing of dresses in my, like, not in my closet, just somewhere thrown in a drawer because I do not wear them. They were like 80s, 90, like, I didn't really like go into the hundreds when it came to dresses because I was not gonna spend my parents' money like that because I did not work. Don't be trying to do extra just because of everybody else. Like, be yourself. Like, if you know, you know. Like, if you know your family can't afford it, if you know you can't afford it, don't do it. Like, you could save money going out to eat, getting some good food, rather than some $80 heels. And my friends have literally done this, bought expensive dresses, whatever. I'm cool with it. But me, on the other hand, we finna go find the clearance section. Oh, we finna go find this on sale. Oh, we are finna borrow a dress from a friend. That's the vibe I'm on. Cause I'm not spending over 100. Like, if that's you, do you. Have fun. Live life. You got it like that. We balling on a budget. Depends on you, but I really don't recommend going all crazy. Like, food is more important. Like, the activities after the dance are more important to me than, like, the outfit. As long as you look good, you look good. You don't need to buy something so expensive to look good in it. There's some expensive dresses that are so ugly. Like, these designer brand dresses that are, like, they're how much? Wait a minute. How much are they? Like, okay, so find a study buddy or whatever. No, just find smart friends. Friends that are in the classroom that you know is good at whatever's going on. Do it. You feel me? Don't find people who are literally gonna try to depend on you. You want to find people that, like, can balance you out. You know, like, I'll do this, you do that. Let's do this. Or if you know they're good at math and you're good at writing and they're not that good at writing, boom, that's your study person. You better click. You feel me? Like that. Like, just find people who you know that knows what they're doing, knows what's going on in the class, and just link with them. Just do whatever you gotta do to get that good grade. Simple as that. That's all I gotta say. In middle school, grades do not count like that, but it kind of builds up. So in middle school, that's when you figure out, like, what type of person you are, and that's how you build good habits in middle school and I guess elementary, but yeah. But middle school is where you, like, where they push you and all that stuff, and they say grades matter. They really don't. They're just gonna push you on to the next grade. It's not that deep. In high school, it's not really pushing you to the next grade. If you fail a class, then you literally have to retake it the next semester or that summer. It's like, it's that simple. You feel me? So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Don't let relationships consume your consume your life. And so this could be like girlfriends, boyfriends, best friends, friends. Don't let, like, the situation of whatever's going on between y'all, don't let drama, like, none of that. Like, I feel like we all know that drama type stuff is not it. I don't have to get into that. If they're toxic, cut them off. Simple as that. Don't play that toxic game. Oh, I love toxic people, I love that. No one loves it. Our generation is, like, favoring it, like, ooh, we love being toxic. Like, that is not fun. No one wants a toxic friend. No one wants a toxic relationship. If you see it, cut it off because it's gonna consume you. And it's like, a lot of times it'll be other people's drama, not even your drama, and because your friends, like, bring you into it because you're like, we're friends, so you're part of it now. And it's like, bro, I have a final and you're literally trying to put me in all of this. Like, I don't have time for that. Make time for yourself and the things that are important. Your friends, drama, if they're drama infested, it can wait. It can wait till after the final. Actually, no, it can't wait. We're not friends no more. Don't give into peer pressure, and this could go, there's so many, in high school there's so many things. So me personally, as a freshman, there was a junior trying to get with me, and I felt peer pressured because, like, as a kid I was not the cutest, you feel me? So, like, a junior liking me, I was like, oh my gosh. And, like, I felt peer pressure when he asked for, like, nudes, or when he asked for, like, just things that, like, Now, don't do it. But you feel peer pressured, especially if they're like an upperclassman or something like that, and like you want them to like you, or like you see that they're interested in you, but it's like all for the wrong reasons. Don't fall for it. I'm not gonna talk about procrastination because we all know they're trouble. Simple as that. That's all I gotta say. And if they're not, you're lucky, but they're most likely are. Another thing, like drugs is a huge thing. Like I hate saying it like that. Like weed, smoking, all that stuff. Like that's something the peer pressure that a lot of well, actually no, because people be doing it in middle school too. I was just like, dang, like y'all really do that? But a lot of it starts because of peer pressure. People be like, oh, you're a if you don't do it, or like, oh, you don't do it, like you don't vape, you don't smoke, you don't want to try it, you want it, like if people are peer pressuring you, that's probably a sign that they're not a good friend. That's probably a sign they should get away right now. Because it's like, if you say no, no is no, like simple as that. You don't know each other like that and you say no, there's like, okay, pay attention to that. Just leave, like leave the situation. And if it gets really bad, like I'm just saying this as if it's easy. It's not easy, especially peer pressure when it comes to sex, when it like I said, to alcohol and stuff like that. And like for me personally, I got to experience alcohol in like a very not peer pressuring way as like I got older and stuff like that. Like parties is another thing that could be a peer pressure when you're at parties or getting persuaded to go to parties that you know like you probably shouldn't go to, or anything like that, or hang out with these certain type of guys, or hang out with these certain type of friends, but people are peer pressuring you to do it, or to wear certain things, or to dress certain ways, or I'm repeating myself. It does happen. And so it's like knowing yourself, staying true to you, and knowing the consequences of doing certain things. I just recommend saying no. Like just say no. Unless you can control yourself. Everyone's different. That's all I gotta say with that. Challenge yourself, take risk, do whatever you gotta do. Presentations, I remember I made this one presentation and I was kind of nervous because I was like, this is not how the teacher really wanted it, but I want it like this because I loved it. Like when I do presentations, I love doing presentations more than like, I mean, I obviously did it, but I was like, dang, like if I didn't take the risk, then I would have. Also, another thing for challenging me is I'm kind of slow, but I'm actually kind of smart, which is kind of like balances out, but doesn't. Like, I don't know how to explain how I'm smart and dumb at the same time. Yeah, but I am. So I challenged myself and I took honors classes instead of regular classes, except for math. I'm terrible at math. But like it challenged me and my GPA was better than ever, even though I got some like kind of okay grades. But if I didn't challenge myself, then yeah, my GPA would still be high because the other classes would have been easy. But I just feel like I got to meet a lot of other people who like challenged themselves, and we created like a bond. Like we created friendships because of how hard the classes were and how hard we challenged each other. Not waste your weekends, okay? Let me tell you, know when assignments are due. If you know your assignment is due Monday, why are you still partying until like 10 o'clock on a Sunday? Who parties on a Sunday anyways? You feel me? Don't party on a Sunday. Don't do that. That's not fun. I feel like Sunday is, I learned it's like Sunday reset. I have Sunday resets on my channel. If you guys want to go check them out, it'll be somewhere. But yeah, I like doing them because it's like a reminder, like, hey, stay in the house. Okay, love yourself. Do whatever you gotta do. Take the time. Also, get some schoolwork done. But I also feel like you should enjoy the weekends, like I said, because I have lived and I have went to parties and I have done this and I've done that, blah 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 blah. But like, I feel like you have to experience life. And if you don't like partying, it's not for you. Okay, fun. Like, that's okay. Like, at least you know. Like, if you like being by yourself on the weekends, you're gonna be by yourself. If you like going out, like, go out, but monitor it. Like, don't be out every single weekend. Which then I sound like your mom. So we're gonna switch the conversation. Just know what you gotta do and what you don't gotta do. High school relationships, I low-key have tried it. It never worked out. I don't know if it's maybe just me or what. But there's some people who can like last, and I applaud y'all. But the relationship I have now, it was built from high school as being like friends and best friends, and like after high school now we're like starting a like real relationship, and I kind of value that more than anything, because it's like you stuck with me for these 4 years and you're my best friend and all that stuff, and now after high school, now we don't have to deal with all this high school drama, all these people. Like, we're in the real life and we're together. Like, I just love it. It's just amazing. And we're not gonna talk more on that, but just know, get slow with friendships and not rushing into it. Just don't just be at someone's house, you feel me? Don't just oh, we just met, can I go spend the night? I'm gonna go spend the night. Like, no, like, get to know someone like for a few weeks before you guys start spending the night, because there are some weirdos out here. Ugh, I'm not trying to scare y'all. People's family is a little messy, so like you can go over to someone's house, their uncles, aunts, grandpas might live there, and they might try to do something. And I'm not saying it's gonna happen, I'm just saying it does happen. I'm not saying it's gonna happen to you, I'm just saying it happens, and you least expect it. Or like the friend will try something at their place and you feel so uncomfortable, like you want to leave. And just don't, like, I just don't recommend putting yourself through that. If you want to do it, you can do it. You can do it. That's not just with friendship, that's with like relationships or starting to get to know someone. I recommend not going to their house. Like first out there, don't go to their house. Like I would definitely recommend being like, mom, please drop me off at this trampoline place, like if you don't have a car, and then mom like pick me up or something like that. Like that's how I would do it, instead of like, oh, let's go to your house, let's do this. But that's me personally, that because I mean I've never had experience where I felt like so uncomfortable, but I've had like experiences where I was just like, ugh, like this, I just know this is not it, so I can't wait to leave. Like I just can't wait to leave. And I'm happy like I was able to like speak up and be like, hey, like let's go, or like I don't want to be here, because there's some people who will not speak up. So those are like the type of people, like I'm kind of like, ooh, y'all gotta be careful, especially in high school, especially like I said, upperclassmen, like even kids around you, because you never know what's going on at home or like what they're going through. So like don't put yourself in situations and positions you don't have to put yourself in. Getting in trouble is just not worth it. Fighting is just not cute. There's been a lot of fights at my school that had to deal with guys, and it was just like these girls, well, first of all, y'all, I don't know how to fight, so I can't talk, but these girls can't fight either, except Joy. Joy can fight. Joy, for watching this, yeah, I need you in my corner just in case someone's trying to touch something. I'm just kidding. Durante's going to teach me how to fight. So, anyways, but moral of the story is, yeah, and it's just kind of like y'all fighting over him. Like every time girls fight over some guy, it's not even worth it. It's like the ugliest dude. It's like the dude everybody gets with. It's like da 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 da. Or if you really want to fight somebody, just don't do it at the school so you don't embarrass yourself. Do it out in the street, do it at some park, but just don't do it at the school. That's all I recommend. I mean, the fights are entertaining to like be like, hey, you got the video, you got the da-da-da, but like it's not good fights. Like even some of the guy fights are like boring, they're terrible. So I just recommend don't get into fights, don't get into trouble, and just be there, have fun. Simple as that. Do things, you feel me? Okay, so there's a thing that says don't date your best friend. Okay, what I mean by that is, if you know you're not gonna like be with them forever, don't do it, because then you're gonna ruin the friendship. If they're like if they're fine or whatever, and you're like, bro, you're my best friend, that's kind of weird. I don't know, I just feel like if they're your best friend, like you wouldn't think of them as like yours. This is for the opposite sex. I mean now we have like same sex. The world is you can take it any way you want, let's just say that. And so don't ruin something if you know it's not gonna last. Don't try to push something if you know it's not there. And especially with those, like I'm saying this because I mean I'm with my best friend, but like it's out of high school now, so like I feel like it's a little different. But yeah, because it's just gonna be super weird if like y'all like we're like, oh yeah, let's be more than best friends, try to do something, try to work out, it doesn't work out, and you guys still try to be best friends, and then you try to date someone else, and then it's like y'all had that bond, y'all had something going on, so then like the person that you're dating now like knows it or sees it, and it's like y'all did something, didn't you? And you're like, what? Like that was in the past. No, y'all still did something. I think my phone's about to die too. I don't even have a charger down here. If it dies, it was meant to be. Right after this, my phone died. I'm looking rough and everything. But I just finished editing this video and I really enjoy it. I thought it was I very much talked some good information, and I think that'll literally be the end of this video. So I hope you guys liked, and this is the first video to start my back to school series that I'm having. I'm so happy. I'm starting it early July because I have a lot of college stuff that I have to do, and I want to film it and record it, and I think just starting this back to school series early so that I can have a lot of college content also coming. It's like a, gotta do a little, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm about to go to sleep. Subscribe if you're still watching and you're new. We're all girlies here. We're all got, like, we love each other. We're best friends. Comment down below, because yeah, please comment down below any of this advice. I felt like I didn't sugarcoat it too much, but I definitely put a good enough like amount out there. Like I said, that there's gonna be a range of audience, so I don't want to put out like too much, but it's definitely what I said needed to be heard. Some of the stuff might be confusing. I didn't say enough, but that's why I'm making 2 more parts of this. I'm making 3 in all, but 2 more. But that's all I gotta say. Good luck, girlies. Bye.